I'm finally doing a Boruto chat where we just talk about the latest Boruto memes, episodes, manga, pretty much anything around in the Boruto verse. So this will be posted on my channel, which is obviously what I'm doing now. So goddamn. So so the latest Boruto episode, 10 out of 10 quality. Yes, there wasn't much action, but since it's going off by the manga, as I've been told, my source, they're just kidding. Um, I'm going to say this side of Boruto showing as a brother and as a teacher, and just showing his because the way Boruto acted towards Tento was kind of the way Sasuke acted towards him as a teacher and as a brother. But also at the same way, it was just fine just seeing Boruto flexing his shooting skills on Tento, and just seeing Tento like what I love about Boruto was that Boruto's original intent was to break him and to break Tento's ego and try to humble him, but that only made Tento not want to give up, and it showed a relating scene like Naruto and Gaara, pretty much that both relating to their past, like Boruto used to want to gain his Naruto's attention, and Tento is doing it to gain his dad's attention. So that's a very that's that's very meaningful scene, and just seeing Boruto just being patient, but also at the same time him just flexing on his personality, just him being the funny guy even in the midst of him teaching Tento, like that, like just seeing Boruto at the same time him teaching Tento, but also at the same time Boruto's growing here, and we're gonna see how far Boruto has come from the snotty nosed brat, from the brat who is a badass. And here we see Boruto flex on his goal. And to everyone who says that Boruto doesn't say his goal often, you're proven wrong as usual. Mainly because yes, you can just flex on my terrible haircut. By the way, don't ask. Roasted, please. Also, uh, another interesting thing in the episode. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Funny thing is, as as Boruto flexed on his Sekijutsu and didn't notice that he was more covered up than Naruto's Sekijutsu. Yes, there are kids watching. Who cares? Anyway, um, Tento is such a badass man. He's like, oh yeah, I seen more of these thoughts come in and out of come in and out of my house regularly. I was like, he's a baller, man. Man, I for one love Tento. I just love his personality and just his um. I just love Tento's personality. Yes, his growth is big, and it's kind of annoying that he's trying to get his dad's attention. Like at first, like you don't see it, but then once you see, oh wait, he's a rich man person's kid, so it's obvious. Unless you're, I don't know, Shikamaru's dad, who even though he's not necessarily rich, but he has an important position and he has time to be a friend to Shigda. Well, he makes the time when he wants to. But anyway, also, say goodbye to the waiter because his brain hasn't eaten by Benga. So now in the next episode next week, we'll be seeing them. We'll be seeing Team Seven versus no Boruto versus Benga. Anyway, now's that me. Um. So latest on the manga. There has been a theory out by Naruto explained. But also it actually makes a lot of sense that Amado, the scientist, it also forgot her name, Delta's father, and pretty much a soul transferred android that has the soul and facial looks of Amado's daughter in a android. So he tries to defect to Konoha to give information. But also, what caught my attention was how he dismantled Team Shikadai and put a bomb on Shikadai's head so casually and calculated. I was like, this is what we needed. Something dark. A freaking Agent 47, even though basically kind of covers the emotional perfect assassin role. But for Amaro to do this to Team Shikoda, yes, they're kind of in between father and in between God level. Not okay, excuse me, elite Papo. I didn't mean to say God level. I mean they're not. They're kind of they're kind of scratching on the surface of Kage level, but they're like elite. But then the way Amaro did it, well, said it, was kind of just wow. Um, also, also, another another interesting thing was we didn't we didn't really get to see or well in the manga Kashin Koji versus Jigen. Who am I voting on? Well, since Koji is taking advantage of of um of Jigen's body breaking after his fight with Naruto and Sasuke, I'm gonna say Kashin Koji is going to win, and Ishiki Atsuki's power is going to transfer over to Kawaki, kind of like how Orochimaru when Sasuke killed him, since he had a vessel and kind of also used and kind of also was also in Kawato somewhat, he was able to come back from the dead twice. So Ishiki made us do the same thing and come back through uh, Kawaki. But what I'm what I'm thinking personally is for what would cause Kawaki to be driven to betray the leaf, because yes, even though Ishiki is in him and could potentially take full control or just come out of Kawaki's body, what I'm thinking is what would drive Kawaki to not only betray the leaf, kill Naruto. Like I'm still holding on to the fact that they may kill Naruto, or yes, he may steal him away, but I also want Naruto to die. You know where I stand with Naruto. Um, and so what would what would what would push him to be that anti-hero or to be that villain? And interestingly enough, who would actually win if they were out in their true forms? Momoshiki or Ishiki? But if you're on my Instagram, you have seen in my past live videos that Ishiki from what I've seen has the power of a thought, not the actual thought, but the thought of a brain. That he can just think of what he wants to do to you, and boom, it's done, or just snap his fingers. Bang, reference. I mean, that's just how strong Ishiki. Like he literally didn't have to do anything fancy to take down a full blown Sasuno in a full blown Kurama Sekisei past chakra mode. So if he can just find this knock them out of their base states, what else can he do? Which that is scary and awesome. This is the type of anti-hero or villain we need. In fact, I'm mostly on the villains and anti-hero side, but at the same time, I'm kind of neutral. So, what is like the biggest meme in Boruto that is going on? Well, if I'm not mistaken, the biggest one going around. I'm thinking hard about this because there have been many. There has been just Boruto being bad, which if you have watched the jail arc, you know that's not true. Um, it's Boruto as a character. That is kind of being ripped, is kind of being proven wrong. And if you want to hate it just because, do you? There's not really much of a big meme in Boruto other than just us trying to find something to do with the characters, like um I for one love Boruto because I relate a lot to him, and just his character development, and just him as Boruto. And what I love about him is that yes, he's getting power on handouts, but he's getting a lot more than Naruto. Yes, Naruto stood for hard work, but he kind of was second place or third place hard work champion compared to Rock Lee, who I think was like the best hard worker for a shinobi. And when it came to Boruto, it's just natural talent that Boruto learned that he had to like either that he had to find other ways to train smart than to train hard, because it's not always training hard, because the more hard you're trying, you may get progress, but you may not get the result, or just you may end up in yourself. And me, as a soccer player, I just learned that. So I guess that's how me and Boruto relate. We practically love what we do, or not. Anyway, like like and how do I see Boruto currently in the future, or what I see him do, other than him killing Kawaki, because I like an ending like that. Um, I could see him being with Sarah, but with the way, like, with so many things going on, he could be with Suri. Am I with that? Not really. Like, I'm leaning towards Boruto and Sarah, but I don't know. I just, with the way things are going, we're not really into the Boruto X versus Boruto X Sarah wars, or the Kawaki X Sarah, or the Himawari X Inoji wars. Don't demonetize me for that. I mean, chillax. Himawari's 10, and Inoji is 12. It's only 2 years apart. Chillax, y'all. So that is so. I think the romance wars haven't really like gone to full effect. I mean, Vortex Summer is the first one. Vortex Summer is coming, literally, and Kawaki X Sarah is there, but it's not really a big thing. So which side would you take? Let me know in the comments. And also, what is your who is your favorite Boruto character and why? And if you're in the Boruto universe, who would you be? Yes, you.